Homies, it's time. What's going on?
How we feeling?
We standing up today. Today's a stand-up day, dude. Hope we're doing well. Welcome to another stream. Let's see, how we looking? Let's go. Let's freaking go. Who was first? Let's see. Oh, I wish I could read that name, but I see you, man. Then we got Moisture, Akira, Michael, Halcyon, Placidon. Thank you for the 12... Dude, a whole year. In a row. Sheesh. What the heck? Thank you so much, dude. Sullivan Drive, Shane, what up, dude? Seth? Wow. Who did that? Sean Tyler. My freaking guy. 10 gifted, bro? Right away for the homies? Wow. Thank you so much, dude. I hope that your leg isn't too screwed up, bro. I don't want to see it, though. So Sean Tyler's one of my IRL homies, and he was there for the darkest times in my life, dude, and so I'm very, very grateful for him. And so thank you for the support, man, and thank you for the support, man. You know, so grateful. Sheesh. Tragic, what up? Did you happen to catch my message on Instagram? Let me see. I got you, Tragic. I got you, dude. Got you, homie, trying to get the fade. Get a fade, then go... Yeah? Dude. Where you gonna go jam at? You need to come over, man. You need to come down and chill. We gotta write some jams, dude. Sean is a freaking legend. I know. Ardente, what the heck, dude? What are you doing here, bro? Alright, sorry. I'm kind of stalling. Gotta let Chris do the fade. Dude, you already know I could get that fade going, bro. Seth knows. Seth freaking knows, dude. Today's really cool day. We're gonna do a little bit of songwriting. We're gonna do a little bit of a speed run, kind of. We already kind of were working on a song. But it's Community Jams Day. And it's Community Jams number... Say it with me. Say it with me. Community Jam 69. Community Jam 69. And we already know about 69. It's the what? I'll let you finish it. G-Force? Dude, G-Force got a year in a row, too. Wow. Thank you guys so much, man. Don't look at me. You guys are all naked under your clothes, too. Chill. I know you are, you perverts. Got a few tracks you might dig, and yeah. Sheesh. Chantal, you gotta let me know when you're free, dude. Let me know when you're free. Anyways, let's get going. So, if you were here last stream, we were working on this. This is a Sounds Like Throne, and the only reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like I have a little bit of a shot, thanks to Buster and All Home Audio, Chris, right? Shout out Chris. The new Thal amp came out, and then we have All Home Drums, making this possible for me, because without it, I probably wouldn't be able to. I still feel like I'm not worthy enough to do this, but we're gonna give it a shot, right? We have to get out of the comfort zone. Is it too early for a gimme 20? I mean, you know, what was today? Today was pool day at the gym. We did some pool things. Oh, shit! And so, I'm feeling okay. See what happens. But this is what we have so far. We worked on this last stream, and if you want to see how this has started, then check out that stream. But first, watch this one. You can see where we go. So again, we're using the thaw lamp, and I am using AXURE. Now, if you want to check out AXURE, I actually have a discount code right there, $10 off, but Dan24. And then you can get this. And so I think that this is a great way to come up with ideas, especially if you don't have access to a guitar, or maybe you're not a guitarist, right? Archie from Lorna Shore, he was like, dude, your videos inspired me to, do this. And so if you are a fellow drummer, or even a bassist, or, a singer, then this is a great way to kind of like even make proof of concepts. I actually have a few singers that use this because they just want to write jams, and you have to think too, like, this is how Anup was writing his stuff for a little while too, unless he was hiring guitarists. But this is kind of how I got inspired by Anup's stuff. And so, anyways, my bass, we are using, let's close this, kind of crazy. We are using this Architect's bass from Submission Audio, and we're just using the DI because we're going into parallax. Boop. And I plan on doing a mix walkthrough next week of this one. Let me show you real quick. Are you following me? Are you following me on Instagram? You should. This one. All amp, huh? We'll do a mix walkthrough of this one. Don't forget to automate the things, though. Does it do clean tones? Turn the drive down. Try out the thaw lamp for free at odihome-audio.com. Oh, you wanted a thaw? So we'll be doing a mix walkthrough of that next week. We'll do that probably next Thursday, just because it's coming up on the end of the month, and you already know. I already started making some new samples. I'm actually using Illigen a little bit and just trying to come up with some cool prompts, as well as make my own. So it's going to be a blend of the two, but I really try to keep up with monthly sample packs on the Patreon as well. And so check that out. Yeah, Jeff, I did that on purpose. Chris was in chat when we were testing it out, like the first test of it. And he was giving us some tricks and tips. And we plan on trying to do something where he joins the Discord and or joins, like, a voice call with me, or maybe we can have him like below me on video or something, and we can we'll go through the thaw lamp and like tips and tricks and stuff like that. And because he's the one who helped develop it. I think he was the lead developer on that and really knocked it out of the park. It is so light on your computer, which was a big thing for me, as you know. And so, Lay, what up, dude? Anyways, I'm sorry so much, YouTube homies. Maybe the video will start here. Today, we are going to be finishing up our throne sound like. If you want to check out how this started, check out the stream before. That's for the YouTube clip edit. Anyways, this is what we got so far. We might need to tweak the mix, and I feel like I want to mess with guitars today, or we can add a new part, but check it out. Oh, drums are Odihome drums, by the way. Not bad. Not bad. We did this in about, I would say, 2 hours, maybe. Hour 45, something like that. And there's some cool moments. A lot of these sounds we got from Arcade. I got 3 months of Arcade for free, and so I figured we would take advantage of it and start messing around with things. I feel like the guitars need some love, and I think that maybe we can mess around with automation, but you know that automation can get a little tedious and take a little bit of time, so maybe we do that for another stream. I don't know. But when you guys hear this, where do you hear it going next? Because you have to think that we have like a minute, one more minute, and the song's over, because Throne songs are really quick, right? They're like 1 to 2 minutes long, 2.5 minutes roughly. And so let's listen to it from here. Let me know where you hear it going. Sound section, man, I'll hit you up soon and we'll write some tunes. Dude, Shantoila, thank you again, bro. I hope that you feel better, man. You better take a pic of that fade, bro, and send it to me. Pics or it didn't happen, you know what I mean? Love you too, man. Okay, I'm gonna play from here. Let me know where you think it'll go. Are we going Throne today? Oh, for sure, bro. Yo, Tommy, thank you, dude. Filter drums always a vibe. Always a vibe, dude. Always a vibe. Where should we go? I gotta get that sub. It's a little wild right now. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, dude? Do we see, like, what else is in here? Oh, check. Oh, it's an audio file, that's why. Frick! Got it. Let me duplicate this. Let's see what else we have in here. Maybe it'll give us some inspiration to see what goes next. But I'm hearing maybe some chuggies. You know what I mean? Some chuggy boys. Let's turn this stuff off so we don't get distracted with that. Maybe it's a different part. So again, I'm using Arcade, Output Arcade. And I just typed in PHONK, and this is what happened. That's pretty cool. Last week you checked out my song, and I was the L guy. My name is Offman, but for some reason it didn't display the full name. Oh, okay. Very good, man. Very good. Strike, what up? Is there a drum and bass groove with some synth jam? We could do that too. This is cool. Let's put that in there just for a sec. Maybe here. I'm gonna go MIDI clip. We're gonna go legato. But I want to see what else is in here. I'm such a sucker for that stuff. That's pretty cool. Maybe we can follow that with chugs. I like the rhythm of this. This is cool, dude. Let's not overthink this. This output arcade is really like, it's really helpful with just like coming up with ideas fast. What's really nice is since we're kind of like dun du ga dun dun ga dun du ga. What's cool is if we wanted to go into a breakdown, kind of like Leigh was saying, dun 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 du ga dun 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 du ga, and it'll make it feel bigger. That's one thing we can possibly do. Breakbeat. People were saying breakbeat. I'm gonna try to copy that, at least on the kick pattern there. See if that inspires us there. Okay, so this is happening like here. We could also da-ga-da-ga-down, da-ga-da-ga-down. 5? Hmm. This needs to be. Oof, is that too fast? Nah. It's a little nutty on the saturation though, but hey, I like it. I like it like that. Some cowbell. We're going to call that good for now. Stick figure phase. Interesting. This dude China left because Buster's playing, dude. What's cool too is like I'm open-handed as well. So this is pretty much how I would play it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, okay. We can do a left there. CW, what up? Nikki, what's going on? Maybe we do like a hi-hat, open hi-hat. Just got to figure out where that wants to live. might have to bounce out that audio. Stack. Bounce to new track. Heavy sidechain pump. Oh, yeah, that's a very good idea. I think either way, I need to add a sidechain to this as well. I saw you sitting in a recent video, and I thought I jumped timelines or something. Yeah, because I know you get 1,000 times a day, but what sort of PC and RAM are you running? So I'm running an i9 14900K. It's an Intel. I have 96 gigs of RAM. I have a 4080 Super, and I have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive for my music stuff. I just had to get a new liquid cooler. I had to get a new power supply, 1,000 watt, and so it got crazy. Yo, is it Naily? Nailic? Nailic? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Okay, now that we have this, we can move this stuff, remove it, and we can see what else is in here. $69 gig to Randall. Thank you, dude. Hey, man. I saw that. I don't know if it was a post or a story of you playing guitar, bro. So good. Okay, so we're gonna put this through riff. See what happens. What style are you going for? It sounds dope. Thank you so much. And also thank you for the follow. Such a lonely day. We are trying to sound like Throne. It's my attempt. I have no business doing this, but hey, here we are. And this is pretty cool. You know how I feel about that stuff. Let's see. I wonder if Ableton can detect this. Convert melody to new MIDI track. It might not be able to, but we'll see. You still just on the stereo auto hum drums out? I am, dude. This is stereo auto hum drums. I'm not routed out at all. Let's see if it got it. No, it didn't really get it. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just put it in there. Ba, 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 ba. It's similar to what we have, but I think that we need to do, what are we in? F. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got something to start. Okay, before we start really dialing that in, because it's very basic, let's get context. Let's do it from the beginning, because we have some new homies that just showed up. Also, welcome. Welcome to the songwriting session before Community Jam 69. 69? Now it's just the same thing over and over. But this was just kind of like a context check to see if it went into it well. And I feel like it did, dude. Now we can possibly start getting weird with this because I think what needs to happen here... Oh, first we need to change the color of these. Assign track color to clips. Yes, please. And then we need to select everything, actually. Well, drums, guitar, and bass. Because what I want to do is I want this to... Right here. I want this to do a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dupe these. But I'm going to grab these and these. I'm going to change the grid and then do a Control E. Boop. Now we need to do a key switch there. But maybe this is like the segue into trying to do some stuff with the guitars, because there's not much going on. It's very basic. Now I have the labels here. Inside Ableton, you can do MIDI labels, and if you want those for so many different drums or guitars, it's on my Patreon, dude. But let's add. So we need a sustain, we need a palm mute. Maybe we can mess around with some rake stuff. Harmonic rake, where are you? There you are. This is AXURE. We're using AXURE. Oh, there it is. Some spirit box action. Pew, 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 pew. Maybe some harmonic stuff. I'm basically like going shopping, right? The reason why I'm doing this is because I can fold, and now it's a lot cleaner to see and to program. So I'm just gonna choose all of them and disable those, but they're gonna stay there. So what I need to do is I need to put this one here. Let's turn that off. You can see I have my key bound, this guy right here. Oh, and it turns it off and on, which is nice. It's really nice. Okay. So have that there, and then we got to go back to sustain all pick. I'm going to start with sustain all pick though, here. And then let's see. I'm going to grab these. Boop. Bring these down. Because I want the chugs to be, and maybe we can automate that too. Maybe we go there. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. I'm trying to add a little bit of a phlegm to it. Oh, okay, hold on. Something just happened that... What if we palm mute this whole thing? Okay, so before I get crazy, I'm going to make one. I'm going to put this over here, just in case I want to go back and I can save some time. So I'm going to go back into this one. Let me make sure. Okay, we're back in this one. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to select it all. Legato. Holy moly, dude. What's happening? Ooh. Hey, finally caught you live on my break. Been watching for a hot sec. Appreciate you bringing more eyes to Ableton for metal production. Not a whole lot of us. Hey, I just love it, dude. I love it so much. Thank you so much for that shout out, though, dude. That being said, I spent a few hours in Cubase, and it's pretty fun. Last night, I was just kind of like, I locked in and just kind of went to town, and it's pretty cool, man. I was really trying my best to use just stock plugins. I just don't know enough about them, and so I started to reach for my things that I like. But anyways. Sustain. Back to palm mute. maybe I wait for this. Here. Know what I mean? Also, apologies if I'm not super talkative on chat right now. As you know, these are kind of speed runs. But stick around and I'll be chatting it up inside of community jams. So if you have questions, you're more than welcome to ask them there, anything like that. And so if I'm not answering your question right away, I'm sorry. But again, stick around. Let's go back to sustain here. Back to palm mute. What is an up, dog? What's up, dog? Now, should we start to bend this stuff? Should we start to bendy boy? Control S. Bow, 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 boy. But okay, dude. I'm gonna do this, and I think I can grab this guy here, and we're gonna do. Maybe this one will do something here too. I know we said China, but what if we do halftime? I want to bring this over here just in case we want to change it or we want to go back, I mean. So it's going to be every other one starting with that one. Like that. That's good. That's good. This. No. No, that's wrong. I think. And then let's go L. Crash L. We can also get weird with some fills and stuff, and so this might be too slow. Ah! Okay, let's get a context check. I saw someone redeemed a from the top. Anubis, what up, dude? What up, big homie? Let's get a context check. We're coming close. That's fine. Here we go. Let's try again. You know what happened? We didn't put an initial key switch in there. Gosh, do as I say, not as I do, okay? Thanks. Love you. Oh. Yeah, we can get trickier in here. It's pretty cool. I don't know if they would do that, but it's cool. Also, someone was saying, was it Seth? He was saying he wanted some harmonics here instead. Let's do it. Boop. I think we need to automate this chug here during that part because I feel like it doesn't come out as much. And so I'm going to come here. And then we're going to hit the plus sign. Let's just start automating some stuff. Let's do, I don't know, maybe we do a whammy. Okay, dude. It update to 1.01. Maybe. I have to see. I have to see. They literally like sent this to me, and so I have to see if I need to get an update from them. So it's still not as... I wonder if it's because of the harmonic. Let's go back to sustain. Let's stay there because it's more prevalent. More pronounced. Notice they adjusted the whammy automation feature. Oh. What do you mean they adjusted it? How so? Also, let's make sure that we can view return tracks on arrangement. Boop. Because we have our shimmer. Shimmer me timbers, dude. You already know. Oh, I wonder if it was because Chris seen that happen during our stream. Remember when I was trying to do it? Yeah. Okay, dude, that's actually amazing. Okay. I'll hit up James and see if I can get a that new version because I don't think I get like updates like that because mine was, like I said, mine was just sent to me via Instagram. So okay, let's start to mess around with drums a tiny bit. How much time have we got? Oh, we got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of time. Let's try to match what this is doing here. Down, down, down. Here. I think it's just there. Dun, dun, digga, digga, down. Oh. left hit. We need a right hit here. And then we want to mess around with maybe like stacks or like some... You know what I mean? Yo, Devlin, what up, homie? What's going on? Holy crap, look who's in the house, dude. Dusty! Dusty, what up? What's up, player? How we doing, man? Thank you so much for coming by. You know, we're just getting weird, dude. Oversaturated, if you will. Yeah, we need to add more kicky boys here, dude. Bam, bam, boom, get down. Maybe here we do like a... And maybe instead here we do like a mother trucking, some splash stuff. Ripple, what up? Yami, what up, dude? I feel like we need to open it up a little bit more a few times. You know what I mean? Crystal lamp? Thaw lamp, bro. Maybe here we do like a bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. So then let's go MIDI, and you already know we have the half pipe here. I mean yeah, I guess that is a half pipe, but we need to add a little transitional pipe here. What are those things called? What are these called? Where you can like, and then go back down. Frick, I forget what it's called, dude. Buy out, but we need two. Maybe also, do we make it uglier? The bow bows, dude. Also, I think all of these need to go sustain. Forgot we have those. I forgot we had those. Boom. Back to palmist of mutes here. Oh. Not that cool. It's not cool, dude. I don't know. Sustain here. Boom, 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 boom. I keep hearing that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, before I get too carried away, let's just continue to put these sustains here. Some sussy boys. Sussy. I kind of want that to stay there too. Here. Here. Bow, bow. No, back here. So I need to add back the palm mute. No, here. Back palm mute. Here. Here. Sussy boy. And then this here needs to go here. Map. You still using Apex? Lord, what up, dude? I am using AXURE today. I like to switch it up, you know. I wonder if I... Oh, thank you for the Control S. I wonder if I... There. We go... Bring this down here. And then we got to hit the plus sign because I want to go into... yes. Study Sound Audio. Bam. If you want to check it out, dude. Boop. We got a mother trucking code, dude. I want a whammy. Whammy, my. Don't look at me. You guys are all naked under your clothes too. Chill. Are you? Are you? I know you are, you pervert. Dusty, thank you, homie. Thanks for coming by and saying what up. If you haven't checked out Dusty's YouTube channel, man, definitely do. There's always something to learn from someone, you know? I love it. He's got some cool tips. Very cool community over there. What up, Schmark? Dude, thanks for the shout out today, man. Or yesterday. Whenever you posted that. Wow. Okay, this is not as cool as I thought it was going to be. Frick! That's not bad. And then we're going to turn on this bad boy. We're just kind of getting weird, dude. I feel like we're going off the rails a little. It's fine. Context check. Dissonance. All right, got it. Let's do that real quick. Is it here? No. Here. Holy crap! All right, contact check, dude. Who said contact check? I think that was Bleed. I don't think he's here today. Here we go. We need some emotes in chat, boys. Okay. Okay. You want the scream again, dude? What if I did that? What if? If I did that? Would you be mad if I did that? Would you be mad if I did that? Yeah, well, I don't care. Just kidding. Love you. Let's go back here. So I think what I need to do is if I want to get weird with this, I probably need to bring the volume down as well on the level. So let's hit the plus sign. I'm going to go back to this drive so I can see both of them. Hit the plus sign again. Give me the level back. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll bring this down just a little bit. Yeah. So we have band level, band 1 level, Saturn, band 1 drive, and then we'll turn it on right there, basically. What is this? What is this? What do you got, dude? Yeah. Funk style glitchy vocal sample. Ugh, I need that, dude. I have one from like an old. Not an. It's not really old, I guess. Let me see if I have time to kind of like try and find that. Would it be under test? Yeah, it's like a 3-6 Mafia thing. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. Arcade probably has something. That is very true. How much time we got? Ooh, oh, dude, I'm so over. I don't have time. I don't have time. Frick! Alright, well, let's see what this sounds like. One more context check. Break. We need some sub hits. Frick! Thank you. Dude. 2:14. That means the song's done. Now we can get weird with like the drums, and we can start to add some embellishments and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that on or off stream, but maybe you'll see this as an Instagram reel. And so make sure that you follow the Instagram so you can see the quote unquote final product. Dude, this was fun. I had no business doing this. You know, I wouldn't consider myself a Thal guy, but, you know, thanks to the Thal amp, Odehome Audio, we were able to get close. Now, is the mix can be better. I have to do some tweaking on it, but this is stereo Odehome drums, like, it's very close. And so we will, you know, I'll work on that. We'll get it going. But now, homies, we are going to head over to Twitch, solely on Twitch. And so YouTube homies, come over. Come over. First subscribe, then come over. We're going to be chilling and checking out what the homies on the Discord have been, what they've been up to. And now it's closed today, but we do this every week. And so if you want to be a part of the next community jams, make sure that you go and follow the Discord. And, you know, submit something. Definitely submit something, dude. I always encourage work in progress stuff because we can help you get it to where it needs to be. Maybe you don't know where to go next, you know? And so come by. See how it is today. We might play a few marble games because it's Community Jams number 69. So we got to play with some balls a little bit. You know what I mean? Some marbles. Don't ban me, YouTube. But we'll see you guys soon, okay? Don't look at me. You guys are all naked under your clothes too. Chill. With that being said, you're definitely all of those things. But come by, dude. Come by. Come over to the Twitch. We're going to be there for a few more hours. Doesn't have to end here. But if you can't make it, it's fine. I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be doing something new. Let me know what you want to see in the comments. If you have any ideas on any sort of like other sounds like that we should try to do. I kind of just do whatever I'm feeling, you know. Because of the Thal amp, this is where we went. But make sure you come by, man. Come by the Twitch. And we'll see you there. Later, homies.